the man, the king, the god of this shit, Nick fucking Gage. You know how I start this off. Shout out to all my MDK gang members around the world. And I want to let everybody know, Blvd Bullies vs. the World is a podcast every Tuesday, 7 p.m. live on YouTube with my motherfucking boy, Larry the Legend. And what the Blvd Bullies are doing, they're trying to ignite a revolution within the fans to unite and make the crowds electric again. So check out the Blvd Bullies vs. the World, 7 p.m. live Tuesdays with Larry the fucking Legend. MDK all fucking day.
Oh, so crazy when you burn in hell forever.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the longest-running episodic podcast on the Blvd Bullies YouTube channel. Welcome to Blvd Bullies versus the Way. Chars, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the love and support. Last week, banner episode, and we'll get into it. I'm your host, PK, with the Blvd Bullies, and I am joined by a man who has started his own Bad Take Cinema Club. Ladies and gentlemen, the merch guy. And by the way, give him something to do. Order the stuff on Big Cartel. Bad Take by the merch guy. Hey, Bri.
Hello. And movies on Tuesdays are $8, so you can't not go.
Are you a member of the Crown Royale Regal Experience Club?
Regal Crown Club. It's free. And you get $8 movies. It's a win-win. Get to see movies, and it's $8.
How many weeks in a row have you gone to a movie on Tuesday or Wednesday now? What's your streak at?
It's got to be like, this will be my sixth week, or fifth or sixth week.
Can you name every film that you've seen?
I saw Superman, Fantastic Four. I saw fucking The Conjuring. Now, I guess it's the fourth week. It's the fourth week in a row. I'm going to see The Long Walk.
All right. Do you have specific...
Oh, I also saw Weapons. Weapons was after Fantastic Four. I can't forget Weapons.
All right, so you've done five. You've done five.
Right.
We've done four. Tonight will be number 5.
Right.
Do you have a go-to movie theater snack? Like, do you have something? Have you gotten the same thing every 5 weeks? Do you switch it up? Do you sneak in? Do you smoke weed? Do you take acid?
I usually smoke weed, and I tried, and I don't like eating candy usually, but then I smoke weed and I go to the movie theater and I get Bunch of Crunch or Reese's Pieces, and it's always gone before the fucking previews even start.
That's me too.
Can't help myself,
dude. You get a pop. You know, it's weird. Whenever I ate movie theater popcorn, I feel like I would get it would give me a headache.
I'm not a popcorn guy. I'm not a popcorn guy.
I'm not really a popcorn. I'm not really a snack. Like if I'm at a restaurant and there's chips and salsa at the Mexican restaurant, I'll do a little chips and salsa. If there's a little cheese and crackers, chips and salsa, but like just a bag of chips.
Like a charcuterie. You're like
charcuterie.
I'll
do a charcuterie or I'll do a chip and dip. But I don't know about just having chips or like just eating M&Ms. You know, if there's M&Ms around, I might grab one or two. Well, no. But just to like continuously rotate your hand into a bag.
I usually just tilt it backwards, tilt it back into the mouth.
Ooh, honorable mention of movie snacks for me: Sour Patch watermelons. The cookie dough bites. Cookie dough bites must have.
Cookie dough. I was a big Whoppers guy, but they don't have Whoppers anymore.
Oh, those are like the
malted
malt,
milk balls.
the dusty malt.
Yeah, dusty. But then when you chew it, the moisture of your mouth turns it into a delicious liquid.
When you go to the movies, are there a lot of people there, or is it just you?
No, it's usually not very many people. But it's funny because like you pick your ticket, you pick your seat before. And there was just one very funny experience when I went to go see Weapons, and it was just me and one other guy, and I was there, and he just like he guessed he bought the seat next to me, so he sat right next to me.
You guys sat next to each other,
and we were the only ones there.
Why wouldn't you like move back a row?
Me?
Yeah,
I was in my seat already. I was very comfortable.
So
I thought.
And then,
he sat down, and then I thought it would be weird if I like moved. I didn't want to be rude.
Right, because if he sat down somewhere else, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Right, he could have sat anywhere, but I guess you don't know because someone might come and then want to sit in their seat.
Yeah, but I mean, what if there's two people in the theater, dude?
No, yeah, there was only two people.
That's like going to the bathroom at like a sports game and choosing the urinal right next to somebody.
Exactly, 100% that.
Oh boy, that's insane. So, Superman, Fantastic Four, Weapons, and The Conjuring. Tell us about The Conjuring. You did The Conjuring Beginnings. What's it called? The Conjuring the End.
It's the last rites. It was their final hoorah.
The final hoorah.
I mean, yeah, it was good. I mean, it was more like jump scary than than me feeling terror. Like it was like just like quiet and then like a big banging noise. But I thought it was good, and it got emotional because it was their final hoorah. Larry.
Yo, Lar. You're muted. Muted. At this point, I would be upset if you weren't muted.
Streak is live.
Hello.
Where's the rhinestone?
Well, you know, the show doesn't start until you arrive, and then Rhinestone usually begins a little bit after you.
I love that shirt, Brian.
We're talking movies, Larry, because Brian's been going to he's a member of the Regal Crown Club. And he's been going to see movies on Tuesday.
$7.
It's $8.
Oh.
Just as good.
Chase says $6 near him.
Really? Well, there's like an ultimate. I might join like the fucking. It's like a monthly thing where you pay
platinum.
20. The platinum. It's like 26.
You knew what it was.
$26. $26, and you can go to unlimited movies. I can go every single day if I wanted to.
Well, let's see, 26 times. Oh, you can go every single day. You should.
I should, right? Because if I go four times in 1 month, that's 32, 8, 16, 24, $32. And if I pay 26, I could just go whenever. Like I go on Tuesdays because it's $8, but I can just go in the afternoon on a fucking Thursday.
I just don't feel that there's anything compelling enough that I'd want to drag my ass.
There's been a pretty good. I've had a pretty good streak of movies like the Marvel movies came out, and then there was Weapons and fucking Conjuring. I'm going to see tonight The Long Walk, the new Stephen King.
Okay, so this is exactly what I mean, Brian. I feel like I have seen that entire movie through the preview. And I feel that if I go to see the entire movie, I'm going to be a little let down based on what the preview showed me to get me through the door.
There are a lot of movies
Stephen
like
King?
that.
I haven't even seen. I didn't even see the preview for The Long Walk. I just read a synopsis.
Oh, I saw it.
I mean, it sounds. I like Stephen King, so I have high hopes. I've heard good things about it. Next week I'm going to see the new Marlon Wayans movie, the him.
Oh, the satanic
Marlon
football movie.
Marlon is money. Marlon is the money of the fam.
I'm excited.
To be fair, there are a lot of films that show the entire movie in the preview. And there are a lot of previews that are much better than the actual movie. I watched a lot of different films this week, actually. I caught up on a lot of different things, like old school movies that I haven't seen that, you'd be like, you haven't seen this? So this
Kramer
week...
versus Kramer?
No, I don't know what that is, Larry. Is that a Seinfeld thing, or?
Yeah, that's like one of the legendary oldies, like with Dustin Hoffman and I think Meryl Streep.
This week I watched Heat for the first time. Heat, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
With Bobby D.
A lot of great lines in that movie. A lot of great open street assault rifle combat.
And Val's in that too, right?
Val is awesome in that, dude. He's the only one who gets away unscathed, really. Val is so good at that, dude. That's peak Val.
R.I.P. Val.
R.I.P. But I wish, and I don't really like Ocean's 11, but I wish that Heat had more of a little bit of an Ocean's 11, like, like I wish there was more plotting. Like
the George Clooney Ocean's 11 is dope as fuck.
Heat was more action, and they were only on screen together once, and then once at the end. I watched L.A. Confidential.
Kaiser Sose.
No, that's Unusual Suspects.
See,
But Kevin Spacey, they both have Kevin Spacey, so you were right there.
Okay, right on.
I don't know why, went on a whole Paranormal Activity binge. I watched 4 Paranormal Activity films.
Those are such good fucking movies, dude.
They're pretty good.
Seeing them in the movie theater it was better in the movie theater too.
By three. I think that by 3, it's like, okay.
No, by 4, in 4 they did the spooky kid. There was the spooky child.
It's they're all very similar movies. It's like the same scares, but you don't know what's gonna happen. Like it's the story. I think the story is pretty good.
It's like this, and I feel like this happens to me a lot. When it's all the rage and everyone's like, it's the greatest movie ever. I'm like, I feel like I went for Activity 1 to the theater. And it was like, oh, okay, that was crap. But it's because it's been overhyped. You got to wait like 20 years, and then you're like, oh, this shit's pretty good. It's fun. It's fun.
That was a great fucking movie, dude. The way they filmed it is dope as fuck.
I mean, Pat, what you just said is the reason that I brought up Kramer versus Kramer. Because that is another, like, heralded it on the, like, top 100 films of all times. It's, like, one of the best piece of acting cinema ever. Other things like Glenn Ross. These, like, kind of iconic films that I never had the impetus to see. But I know that they're not going anywhere.
I also watched... what the fuck?
That is an awesome shirt. Let me see the sleeves. That's an awesome shirt, dude.
Graveyard Good.
That's an awesome shirt.
That's Larry's favorite movie. Larry loves.
Dude, Mia Farrow is so hot, especially when she eats
creepy
the raw
as fuck.
Meat.
She
eats the raw meat and catches a glimpse of herself like a fucking wretch, just tearing flesh in the toaster.
Oh my god!
I came.
I also rewatched Pulp Fiction.
Dude, I just watched that too. That's so funny.
Great movie.
Insanely good.
Great
Insanely good.
That's why everyone used to get you confused.
Willie.
Everyone used to think that you were you.
Because we watched Pulp Fiction at the same time in the future.
You do the same thing.
Shout out Bruce Willie. He doesn't remember anything right now.
Bruce Willie. I think he remembers. He just can't speak.
No, I think he. I think that the last thing I heard was that he doesn't even remember that he was an actor in all the great movies that he was in.
See, now that's different than my mom, because my mom remembers old shit. Like, she remembers still going to work back in like 78. And I have to remind her, you're not going to work.
I feel like that's more common.
There's many different forms of dementia, and they're all fucked. They all suck, dude. But it's very sad.
I don't want to live.
I hear you.
So Brian, give me a star rating, a Meltzer star rating on The Conjuring.
Meltzer
Last
star
rites.
rating. I'm gonna give it a 3 stars out of 5 stars because I liked it and it got emotional. It got emotional. It was good, but I wasn't terrified. I wasn't it didn't terrify me.
Did we see, speaking of Terrifier, did we see Rhea Ripley get attacked on stage by Art the Clown at the
Saw the clip.
festival?
Saw- Ice
the
9
con.
kills. Ice 9 kills. They're a pretty good band.
Sold her ass off for Art the Clown.
It's funny because Art the Clown, that's like Art the Clown's thing. He goes on stage with Ice 9 kills all the time. I guess they recruited him because they're like a very horror themed. They're like a horror themed band. So Art the Clown, I think, is like on tour with Ice 9 kills a lot.
Larry hates Art the Clown.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
He's just not
I
legendary.
do not. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I hate the speed. I hate I show speed. I hate you know what I mean, Pat? You've been grinding for how long? You know, we get a little bumpity bump.
Well, you were
last
just
episode, you know, but you got these I hate to call them Johnny come latelys.
These fucking Johnny come latelys.
Dude, they're so fast tracked into being like, yo, you're an icon. You're an icon. Because
we're creatively and socially deprived.
It's the world we live in.
To be fair, it hasn't been that quickly. Art the Clown has been it will be the movie when it does come out, and All Hallows Eve, the first movie that he was in, is not a very new. It's not new.
Now let me ask you this:
newer, but not
was
new.
the Art the Clown that killed Rhea Ripley the actual Art the Clown? Was it?
It's the actor.
Was it Doug
actor.
Bradley? Or was it actually Mr. Met, or was it a guy in a Mr. Met costume?
No, I'm telling you that Ice 9 Kills always has Art the Clown, the actual actor, come on stage for their performances.
Well, he killed Rhea Ripley, murdered her, dead.
She lived out her dream.
Hey, if you're cool with Rhea Ripley,
as you're bringing this up, Pat, I think I kind of know why people are so quick to thrust art into iconography. It's because there's one
iconography.
Actor,
that's a great
iconography.
That was very cool. Yeah, you almost
there's
had it.
one actor that can embody that role. You know, with Scream, that could have been any stunt guy underneath that shit.
The first in the first movie, it was a different Art the Clown. In All Hallows Eve,
I know,
and he was, he was still very good. All the Terrifiers,
right. So it's Freddy is an icon because that guy played him, and that guy embodies what the fans have come to know and love as Freddy. There hasn't been a Freddy type figure in horror in a very long time. So now we get our little taints tickled because now there's another actor that's bringing a whole new, I want to see this guy play the role.
So not so much a Jason or a Mike Myers or a Ghostface, more in the vein of a Freddy or a Pinhead. You know, a Doug Bradley type.
Yes.
Where their face and their likeness. What's the guy's name? Robert Eggers? Robert something? Robert Zemeckis? What's the fucking Freddy guy's name?
Robert Englund.
Yeah, it's more like
with
that.
It's
a fusion of both character and actor. I love that as an explanation.
They're very adjacent to pro wrestlers because I remember one time I was watching this documentary and Ric Flair was like, when you go up to meet Tom Cruise, you're not meeting Ethan Hunt. You're not meeting Lestat the vampire. You're meeting Tom Cruise, who was those roles. When you walk up to Hulk Hogan, you're meeting Hulk, not Terry.
Art the Clown doesn't usually do meet and greets as his acting person. He usually does meet and greets as Art the Clown. Like he'll sign autographs in Art the Clown.
See,
not
then maybe
as,
he does. Maybe he does deserve to be an icon because he has a deeper understanding of what is going on.
right.
But when you go to meet Tom Cruise or Sylvester Stallone, you're not meeting Tom Cruise. You're meeting Tom Maypother the Fourth. Thomas, you know what I mean? Like you're not meeting Thomas Maypother the Fourth. You're not meeting the actual human being. You're meeting Tom Cruise, the actor.
Yes.
And that's in the way how wrestling is too. Like, there's two levels. There's not just one, you know. You think that the actor that you see on the red carpet is the guy that exists. But no, that's just, he's still at work. You know what I mean? He's still working.
Yes.
So that's kind of the same thing as wrestling. Like, you know, you see all these dudes tweeting and at their meet and greets and doing their shoot interviews. Even the old school guys, like a New Jack, like a fucking Jake. Like, they're not being the actual Jake. Or I guess in that case, who knows? You get lost. You get lost in the sauce. But you get what I'm saying. It's just fascinating to think about, you know, key and sense of self and shit like that. Larry, where do you rank Chase Orlock in the chat says, would you consider Jigsaw a horror icon?
He's on the Legends of Horror t-shirt.
Well, and you know, they did like almost a double thing because they had the prop, the puppet for all the merch, but then that actor, Tobin, what's his name?
His name is Tobin, not Tobin Grace. But yeah, I know what you. Tobin.
Yeah, Topher Grace. Topher Grace. Yeah, was the
yeah,
guy.
That's
Yeah.
Topher Grace.
Tobin Bell.
That's it, Tobin Bell.
Who, by the way, was in The Sopranos. He was in La Femme Nikita. He was in Boiling Point with Wesley Snipes.
He's like a poor man's Christopher Walken that made it.
So they did both. You got the puzzle Muppet thing gimmick, and then you got the Tobin Bell. But I feel like anytime
Tobin Bell's always the voice. It's always his voice.
Hello, welcome to Saw. It's a 20-man battle royal, and 5 of you will have 4 sets of cards, and each suit of cards will come out. And then at number 30, there will be the Joker. I want to play a game.
Legendary. It's definitely legendary. Those movies are awesome.
So, Larry, final thoughts on Jigsaw?
So it's funny that you bring that up because I feel that Jigsaw kind of begat art. I feel that Jigsaw and the horror torture genre really
genre
was like fucking it was genre. It was kicked in. The door was kicked in by Jig. And then once everyone started getting jiggy with it, art was shitted out of the toilet.
Well, and if you think about it, Jig was like the new Blair Witch, right? Like Blair Witch begot Paranormal. But then
yes, Pat. Yes.
But then
yes, dude.
But then Saw begat Hostel and But I mean, you can't really
Jigsaw,
say it that way because
he was also
25 fucking years ago, though. Basically, though.
And Jigsaw was also like kind of like Batman-ish because he was torturing people that did shitty things. Like all the people that he was torturing for a reason. They weren't just like
yeah, but that was but that was a stupid part of the movie to me.
That was the whole point of the movie.
You neglected your son, so I made you have to cut your hands off.
It was more than neglect.
So yeah.
There he is.
Hey, there
he is. The 734 man. The 734 man.
I was doing homework with my kids.
Yeah, this guy's got 734
Dude,
kids.
I love it. I love it. I love that is the I figured, and I'm doing.
You're probably gonna fail math
well, not
because
doing
of
her, but you know.
I'm just making it. I did their homework and probably got all their questions wrong. So I'm leading my successful kids to a good future.
Let's see
You're not
your
smarter than a
shirt.
fifth grader.
Your shirt looks dope. Let's see this shit. Ooh, I like that. Cream
Me
of the
too.
crop.
Macho Madness.
Love it.
The Macho Madness, you understand? Yeah.
Yeah, so long story short, it's like Blair Witch was like the trend thing. Then it was like Saw. And then really it was kind of like Conjuring was the next big thing.
Insidious was also there with The Conjuring.
Oh,
Isn't
like
it
the Ring.
Insidious? Yeah,
Like the
they're the
Ring,
same,
Insidious. The fucking, what's the other one that's not the Ring? It's
The
same-
Grudge?
The Grudge is like the Ring.
It's like all demonic,
That
all
lady.
demonic shit.
That lady, the one that made the weird noise.
Hey,
Yeah.
apparently the Warrens were horrible, terrible people. They were just con artists, horrible fucks.
Well, that makes sense.
They didn't deserve to
I've
have 12.
heard that.
Well, because God doesn't exist, and they're just forced. They're making everyone believe that the devil is there so they can make money.
Oh man,
The last great horror I thought was Hereditary.
You didn't like Midsummer?
I like Babadook.
Oh, Babadook, very good. Babadook, very not Conjuring. Babadook is very Hereditary adjacent, where it's like
What
I
was
will
the one?
watch. I will watch.
I think it's Australian.
Sinister was good as fuck too. The
Sinister.
original.
Sinister was good.
Shout
You're
out
right.
Ethan Hawke.
Sinister was good. Yep.
That
Sinister
shit
was
was-
good. Yeah.
That shit put some spook into me, man. I was kind of like, hey, this is pretty fucking gnarly right here, man. When they showed the kids fucking on fire in the car and shit, I was like, oh,
They drowned.
man.
They drowned. The kids drowned too.
Larry,
Yeah.
This is a great fucking movie.
what do you guys think? This is a question from Bren. Shout out Bren. Shout out John Richter.
Shout out everybody.
Yeah, shout out
For
everybody.
giving us that little. We got a little bumpity bump in the viewership last week, and shout out everybody. I saw that. We got a little bumpity bump.
I do want to talk about last week and decompress and decompose from our great episode. But Brett says, what does anybody think of the new Jason Universe mask? I haven't seen this. Have you guys seen this?
So the new movie. I didn't even know there was.
Jason got a new mask.
I was unaware. Jason
Universe mask.
That's weird.
Oh shit.
I'm quite excited for the new Hellraiser video game. Hellraiser was Revelations.
Oh,
Did
I'm
any of
very
you see that?
excited. I'm very excited for Skate, the new Skate 4. After 15 years, has come out today in early access. It's basically Fortnite with skateboarding. Find me on there playing 1,000 hours.
I've been playing Lords of the Fallen.
Hereditary is mad dope, so was High Tension. Oh, High Tension I've seen. High Tension, I believe, is based off of a Dean Koontz novel. I prefer Midsummer because it's different. I don't like that he...
Husk was good. Hush on Netflix.
Husk?
What was
Hush.
Hush?
Oh, I don't know that.
Hush.
I don't know that one.
So when she was deaf? Was that the deaf lady?
Yes,
that was
she's
good.
deaf.
That was
Yes,
good.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
also
yes.
my all-time favorite, The Taking of Deborah Logan, is now on Amazon Prime. Exorcism movie. Amazing. Please.
Dude, I'm watching everything you tell me to.
Tell
Pat. I'm watching-
Larry, if they take away one thing, The Taking of Deborah Logan on Amazon Prime is my favorite. I fucking love that movie so much.
Did you ever see Running Scared?
Yeah,
Paul Walker.
yeah, that was a good flick.
I mean, that's more like action, but it's like there's scare. There's definitely there's like a
It was Paul Walker in a
Child-
whole different way.
it's a brutal fucking movie.
He had to act. He actually had to act in that movie.
All right,
It's a good
let's
one.
start talking about wrestling. But I guess one last question. Mount Rushmore, horror icons. This is really the ultimate question. It determines if you go to heaven or hell. Horror movie Mount Rushmore. All right, I'm gonna go for it. Michael Myers, Ghostface,
Yes.
Norman Bates, /
Legend.
Norman Bates / Hannibal Lecter. I guess like just as like
they are
human,
definitely
just as
they're-
humans.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like you got to throw a
yes,
human up
definitely.
there. Michael Myers, Ghostface. Because Michael Myers 70s, 80s, Ghostface 90s, 2000s. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to throw a human in there. Hannibal / Norman Bates. I might even go Hannibal.
Norman. But I don't accept that because they begat one another. You know, they're all
Yeah,
Ed
but
Gein.
Hannibal is.
They're all Ed Gein.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and then, okay, speaking of Ed, let's go fucking Leatherface. So that's me. Mike Myers, Leatherface, Ghostface, Hannibal, Lecter, / Norman Reedus, Norman Bates. Who's next? Who's brave enough? Somebody keep the records of this. I'm not remembering.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead, Larry.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go Freddy, Jason, Michael, the Devil.
The what? The devil like Al Pacino in the Keanu Reeves movie?
I'm talking about like the
He
Omen,
transcends, he
Rosemary's, the Omen, Rosemary's Baby. Like
No,
yes,
you can't
Al
do that.
Pacino, like,
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Okay.
Because
But
you
bro,
have
he's-
to choose a person who was possessed. You can't
But I can't say Pazuzu. I gotta say Linda Blair.
Yeah, exactly. You can't say you got to do something like
Okay, all right. Freddy, Jason, Michael. Can I just say zombies? Like all the Return of the Living, all of them.
Okay.
Not,
Yeah, I guess you could
Yeah.
I guess you could throw zombies up there. Like on
Zombies,
Mount Rushmore
yeah.
in their little card, they have multiple.
Zombies is like the same as you could say zombies. You could say the devil. It's like
Yeah.
the say. It's like
I mean,
the devil transcends many movies.
Bren, obviously the correct answer is Jason, Leatherface, Freddy, and Mike Myers, but I was just trying to be outside the box. I threw Ghostface in there, and I threw, like the original Psycho. Larry, that's a great pick. Say it one more time, Larry.
Freddy, Jason, Michael, zombies.
Nice. All right, who's next?
I'll go. I'm gonna say Ghostface. I'm gonna put Art the Clown. I'm gonna put Pennywise the Clown.
Double clown.
Double clown. Clowns are scary as fuck, dude. And you know what? Because clowns really are creepy and scary, I'm gonna put Captain Spaulding.
Oh my God! 3 clowns.
Brian, you are such a child.
What a lightning rod!
clowns-
What a
clowns
lightning
are-
rod! What a
clowns are
taste!
scary,
Such
dude.
a little bebe.
Clowns are
Mine's
terrifying.
I'm gonna really throw everybody off with this one. So Jason, Freddy, Candyman, Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman. And because it's had movies, Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Oh, get out of here!
I'm just gonna say it.
Well, that's a video game Mount Rushmore comparison.
It's a movie.
Conversation.
It was also made into an animated movie. And Nemesis, you can't kill him. You can't kill him.
Candyman only fucked with you if you had his name in your mouth.
Hey, you don't be talking shit.
Don't be
That's
talking
what he
shit.
proved. Don't be talking shit. He was the first on-site dude. On-site, Candyman's catching you.
I like Candyman. I like Candyman because it's like horror about word of mouth. It's horror about word of in Baltimore, Maryland. We all heard about Bloody Mary, and she was very similar. She was very similar to Candyman that you could summon her. When I heard you had to do 3 turns and flush the toilet and be turning in the opposite way of the toilet, But that type of word of mouth folklore is the origins of all this shit.
You know why I like Candyman? The fucking bees. The bees. When you see bees, he's coming. Then that one shot of him with the fucking mouth full of bees, that shit's haunted me my whole life.
The only thing that made that remake or that reimagining of the first Candyman worth my whole was his cameo at the end. When he was
Didn't that guy
telling
die?
the
That guy
story.
recently passed away, didn't he?
Yeah.
He died. Yeah. Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Double alliteration. Tony Todd.
His final movie was Final Destination.
I don't think that was his final movie.
That movie just came out and he was in it.
I think he's got another one coming.
Oh, really?
He was very prolific. He was very prolific, bro. He was on projects, bro.
He was like Morgan Freeman, dude.
He's like a poor man's Keith David.
Something like that.
Or you can say that Keith David is a poor man's Candyman.
He's poor man's Morgan Freeman.
Who are both?
They're all James Earl Jones. Every last one of them is James Earl Jones.
Yo, I actually want to see this new straight to streaming. Speaking of the Denzel Jones tree, I want to see this new Denzel Spike Lee joint. It's like it's like straight to DVD, and it's like they kidnap.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get it for my mom. My mom is gonna love that.
They kidnap Denzel's kid. Denzel's like a retired badass, and they kidnap his kid.
Because of the Equalizer. Now Denzel's a badass because of the Equalizer. Yeah.
Everybody talks about John Wick.
A Spike Lee joint. I'm sorry.
Shout out John
Everybody talks about John Wick. Equalizer is even better than John Wick. He could whoop John Wick's ass.
John Q is mad good too.
Denzel's the king of movies. He's the best actor of all time.
Now, dude, we gotta squeeze him for everything he's worth.
He's old as shit, but he's still black as ever.
Did you see
him? Yeah, he is.
Which is why I really want to see this movie, dude. I'm sure it's great. Spike Lee is great, dude.
Yeah, and Spike's black as ever too.
Yeah,
I show my mom like Clockers, Do the Right Thing, and Crooklyn on like it's part of her rotation.
Do the Right Thing is legendary.
Matt Damon is like the white guy's Denzel.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Oh.
I don't feel like
more like Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is like the white man's Denzel.
No, we don't give him any praise, man.
Robert De Niro? You don't like Robert De Niro here?
I think he was stale to me, man. It was all I was a Pacino guy.
Oh my God.
Pacino is more of a Denzel than Matt Damon.
Dude,
Pacino
is so
iconic.
Bad in Heat. He's so bad. Hey, you got a big ass. He's like Vince McMahon. Pacino should be Vince McMahon in the biopic.
Oh, 100%. I 100% agree with that.
Hey,
who's ready to get that fucking shit on their ass? Shit on their face.
And Brian, speaking of Pacino, you only hope that next week's movie, Him, is half as good as Any Given Sunday.
Right.
That's a classic movie.
Which is a Pacino film. All right, let's talk about wrestling. Hey, welcome to Blvd Bullies versus the World movie show.
We're doing this because Patrick never put up the movie episode that he filmed with Schlack and Bald Steve.
Scratching an itch. Let's talk about the most important thing that happened this week in wrestling. Besides, the upcoming September 20th showdown between AEW and WWE. Cannonball Fest. Cannonball Fest. We were texting about it. We were talking about it. What were your guys' thoughts, feelings?
I thought it was good. Like the turnout was awesome.
Oh, did you see the video I shared? It was like every single wrestler on the show lined up doing the meet and greet because they wanted to like sell the package to make the money for the ball. And that was dope. It was dope to see. There's like going down the line. See everybody doing the meet and greet, signing the poster. So dope.
Didn't DeMonto challenge Gage at this Cannonball Fest?
I think they just had a confrontation. They had more of just a confrontation. I don't think there was an official challenge. But at the end of the, it was, what was it, a 6-way tag or an 8-way tag, was it? It was Crowbar, Schlack, Lowlife Louie, and fucking somebody else against Danny DeMonto, Jimmy Lloyd, and 2 other fucks. But then at the end of the match... At the end of the match, DeMonto was like fucking doing shit, and then Gage interrupts, comes out, and just beats everybody up.
It was Crowbar, George Gatton, Lowlife
Gatton.
Louie, and Schlack versus Danny DeMonto, Jimmy Lloyd, Kyle the Beast, and Ron Voyage.
I think a lot of people were thinking that this was put on by GCW because it was on the GCW YouTube. But
I should have thought that. I wasn't there. I didn't get an invite.
I think that Anthony Deppen and Joey Janela put together the show and then used the
Yes,
GCW
I believe
platform.
that it was Anthony Deppen had his fingerprints all over this one. And I think Anthony Deppen just exhausted all resources, and nobody said no to, the cause, including Willow, including Joey, Crowbar. Tommy Dreamer was there, wasn't he? He made a little cameo.
Yep.
Don't I remember MJF being promoted, though, for this show?
He was supposed to be part of it, yeah.
I saw that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was supposed to be part of it, but something must have happened.
Mike Santana defeats Bear Bronson. The GCW Workhorses versus the JAPW Worldwide. And, Larry, you called this the young kids versus the old N-words.
In our group chat, I'm very flagrant.
You're like AKA old heads versus new young comes buckets or something. Something along those lines.
Yeah, I love seeing Corvus Sphere. I love seeing Arcadia. I love seeing Az. I love seeing Louie. No, it wasn't Louie. Who else was it?
Well, next was Megan Bain versus Joey Janela. She beat him. 15 minutes.
The match was, it was like a silly match. They were just doing every single finisher in the world back and forth to each other.
I went to go check on my mom. I was at my aunt's house when that match started, and I went to go check on my mom to make sure she was good. And when I came back and the match was still going on, I was like, whoa.
The only couple that ever put on good matches that ever wrestled was Masha and Akira. Everybody else.
You didn't like Brandon and Casey?
It's sloppy, dude.
Hey, listen.
They were
condolences to the Kirk family. Their cousin got killed.
Oh, that's
like murdered?
Yeah. So anyway, I feel like this was the Janela. Let me try this again. I feel like this match was the Joey Janela, let's dispel the rumors that we aren't together open challenge. And let's make sure that everybody knows that you're still my gal challenge match.
I feel like it was. I feel like I saw that it was supposed to be like a tag match, and then it ended up being them against each other.
That was Joey's idea.
Sure.
That was Joey's idea.
This is a match that I would pay to see right here. The next one, Willow Nightingale versus Tony Deppen. And just for context, Megan Bain and Joey Janela went 15 minutes. Willow Nightingale and Tony Deppen went 9 minutes, 9.5.
That's a shame.
Probably, yeah, that's a shame, but that's because they're two people with fucking unselfish and normal brains in their head.
There was a lot going on in that Willow Nightingale Deppen match, too. There was outside interference.
So the candy acid. The candy acid.
I think that was. I feel like Nyla Rose came out and fucking Tom. I think that's when Tommy Dreamer came out, and I think people in the crowd, there was someone in the front row. I don't know who it was, but she came out.
Well, was it? It was the clusterfuck.
No, it was a match, but it became a clusterfuck.
Well, after that, it was the 12-man tag match, so maybe it became that. Cheeseburger, LSG, Matt Mako, Tara Calloway, Tracy Williams, and Wheeler Yuta against and defeat Delirious, Frightmare, Hollow Wicked, Kodama, Obarion, and Ultramantis Black. I also saw that Homicide, Hami, was in the building.
I don't think he was in the match though.
No, he
and
was during
during that match, there was like some like fucking sorcery. There was like some paranormal activity going on. They brought out they did like voodoo, and then they had like skulls and shit, and then there was like crazy shit going on.
That sounds awesome. And I did not watch the Bunkhouse Brawl 8-man Crowbar, George, Louie, and Schlack versus Danny, Jimmy Lloyd, KTB, and Ron Voyage. We were all kind of shocked that Danny somehow worked his way into this one.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he must be good friends with Jeff Cannonball, or at least they've worked together.
I mean, he kind of put Jeff and Brandon Cook on. Y'all don't know anything.
I feel like the first time I saw Jeff was at a GC Dub show, or maybe even a CZ Dub Tournament of Death versus
First time
Matt.
I seen Jeff Cannonball was definitely ICW.
So Danny DeMonto, with the help of Brett Lauderdale, swindled Ricky O out of JCW.
Ricky O, great movie.
And yes, it was a Academy Award nominated. And Danny's kids, for those of you, Danny's kids that he was like are part of this are Jeff and Brandon. I met them through being the announcer of the old Jersey Championship Wrestling before it became GCW, and before it then once resurfaced. And Danny's kids were Jeff and Brandon. And I was Danny's kid too. Danny was like, I'm not doing this unless I get Larry as my announcer. And I, on my mom's soul, when Danny approached me about being the announcer for JCW, I said to him, well, are you going to book Pinky and Brett? Because Brett was a ref at the time, y'all know. Brett was a ref at this time that Danny was getting JCW. And I was like, oh, I'll come and do it. But are you going to bring my boys, which were which were Pinky and Brett? And he was like, eventually. And look at the way that this all played out.
Anyway, thank God that Schlack's team won and protected his Tournament of Death victory and his amazing appearance on this year's program last week.
Shout out Crowbar, because Crowbar's like an older gentleman, and he went harder than everybody in that match.
Hold on, it was Dan Barry. You just reminded me, Brian. It was Dan Barry. It was Dan Barry in that JAPW old niggas versus. It was Dan Barry, and you know why? Because
Pat announced the match.
Dan Barry does not age. He's a young-looking old man. And Crowbar has every announcer announce him as the timeless one. When I saw Dan Barry come out there, y'all, I was like, yo, Dan Barry should be the timeless one. Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's doing flying head scissors and shit. Fucking Hurricane Ron is.
Dude, he's an old guy. He's 42. Yeah. I'm 43.
He's the real
Crowbar's got to be in his 50s.
Well, he's dust, but he moves.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, like he
40, Shazam.
50.
He's Shazam, dude.
The Jeff Cannonball King of Ugly title battle royal. Jeffrey the Giraffe defeats Alf, Austin Luke, Ava Everett, Bessie Buchanan, Bobby Dempsey, CPA, Death Cult, Dick Justice, Gabby Ortiz, King Crab, Chris Worthless, Mark Angel, Martin Hughes, Murloc, Rocket, Ryan Mooney, Ryan O'Neal, Sean Henderson, Smiley, the Shake Weight Man himself, Stan Styles, Tom LaRosa, Twitch, and Tyler Murphy.
Rocket was in there too.
He said Rocket.
Okay, dude. So this is the genius of matches like this. If you place this match at the right time when people have had plenty of yo, you're like, what the fuck is it? Dude, I laughed so hard when Jeffrey the Giraffe came out. I didn't laugh that hard at Alf. I did not laugh that hard at Alf. I was like, oh, Alf, oh, cute. But obviously that's not Alf. He's not wrestling like Alf. He's doing like 630s and shit. I'm like, no, no. Bro, when Jeffrey the Giraffe came out, I was like, what the fuck? What's going on, dude?
Toys R Us never died.
And obviously by that point in the card, I'm very much wrestling. You know, it was perfectly placed. When you do those things right, they work, dude. They work. And it's like, what am I watching right now?
And then the finale, and this is what we talked about the most. Mike Bailey defeats Matt Tremont.
What in the fuck?
What a fucking stud. What a fucking stud is Matt Tremont, yo. Yo, on commentary, they said something that was very astute. They were talking about wrestling IQs. I think it was Jordan Oliver who brought it up. He was talking about, like, these guys, Bailey and Tremont, they don't have no off days. They're wrestling somewhere every weekend, sometimes during the week. And that means that they're like, when they get a chance to like fuck, which is what all wrestling is watching guys fuck, they like are master fuckers because they've just been doing it. Like, yes, dude. So like that match was a real treat. The only thing that I did not like about that match was that Matt's promo didn't get to fucking lead into the group photo. I did not like that. I feel that Matt is a good. I mean, go ahead, Pat. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't want you to say it because you still are out there trying to get employed. So I'll just say it. I think that Matt is beautiful, thoughtful, empathetic. One of Jeff Cannonball's best friends. And once again, the first time I saw Jeff Cannonball, I believe he fought Matt Tremont at Tournament of Death, 12, 13, something around that time.
Who cares?
Matt, and look, and even if you want to say, hey, they're all full of shit, nobody cares, it's just wrestling, you still believe Matt.
Yes.
So whether
yes, you do.
Whether I'm a mark,
yes, you do.
Whether I'm a mark or not, I feel like it's safe and it's heartwarming and it's good times unanimously to buy into what fucking Matt Tremont is saying. Yo, and I've heard bad stories about Matt, right? But at the end of the day...
I haven't.
At the end of the day...
I never have.
Okay, me neither.
Maybe one, Pat. Maybe one, well, but it was from G.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah. So I'm like,
it's probably everybody talks shit about everybody. Everybody's motivations and their sincerity.
I'm sorry, it's the truth.
Are called into question, right? So in a thing like this, people like us question the sincerity of wrestlers and what they're saying. Like a Danny, like a Matt, like a Brett, etc., etc.
Yes.
So I think unanimously as a community, we can all agree with what Matt Tremont is saying to end a show. And I think we all run through a wall for Matt Tremont. So at the very least...
Facts, dude. Facts.
So at the very least, to then have a second presence enter, a presence where, hey, you might mean the best. I don't think so, but you might be the best. But at the end of the day, people are divided on what they think of you. You're not Matt. You're not Matt.
Pat. Yes, Pat. Yes, dude.
And I'm being nice.
Yes, dude.
And I'm being nice. And I'm being nice because what I actually think is that the guy's a clout-chasing, grief-chasing, tiny dick, weirdo, autistic in all the unromantic ways motherfucker. And if he wasn't wrestling, he'd be shooting up a school. And which is why he needed to get into the ring after Matt Tremont, because he's got no fucking awareness Take it away. Am I bugging?
Dude, I just felt like Matt was the perfect end of that shit, bro. I was like, talk, preach with that accent. I'm so proud of you. And then it was like Matt just like crumbled in the corner and rolled out of the ring, and I was listening to someone else.
I bet you $100 that Matt Tremont was probably thinking to himself the same thing that we're all kind of expressing on this show. It's like, shut the fuck up, kid. Shut the fuck up, dork. He's probably sitting there like, well, fuck it. I did my part. Bye. That's the biz.
What'd the dork say? What'd the dork say?
It was a rolling, extensive, nonsensical.
Oh, God, dude, it was a lot. It was a lot. I was like, wait, what? Like, I'm going to listen to him because I know why I'm watching the shit to begin with. But I just felt like, from a promoter standpoint, Matt was perfect to say goodbye, y'all, good night, and get the picture together. I feel like because I found out that Brett wasn't there by that time, by the time of the end of the show, Hannah Larterdale was gone. I feel like that Joey felt like I need to do the promoter thing. Deppen doesn't want to do it.
See, I don't even think that. I don't even think he thought about it on that level. I think he just thinks he's the most important. I think he just honestly wakes up every day, looks in the mirror and says, I'm the most important. Yeah, they might hear from Tremont, but they need to hear from me. And I think he believes it. And I think it's just an illness that he has.
What I honestly think is it's like, last weekend DJ won. Guys, last weekend DJ won the pony with that shit with the Raiders shit. You all know he did.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, despite the fact that this is for a really good cause, let's make sure we get our big picture. And remind everyone,
I think that Joey Janela has been what do you call it? A virtue signaling. Right?
Oh, God, yes.
I think that he's been doing...
Joe, I love you. I do love you, and I miss it out to you, but he's right. That is right. Absolutely.
Dude, I think it's the Howard Stern effect, right? He went so hard for so long that now he's gotten a bit older, and he's had to eat a few slices of humble pie, and now his extreme possession, speaking of horror movies, and mutation that he has in his brain has manifested itself in the way of, like, fighting the good fight no matter what and making sure that, like, you push through everyone to get to the front of the picket line on a thing that you just, like, got an email for. And I don't think that it looked like a guy who needed the spotlight, who needed to be important. I am going to give him the credit and the benefit of the doubt that I don't think he even feels that in his mind. I don't think it's sinister. I think it's an illness he has.
Well, Pat.
And it's an illness that many have, honestly.
Well, Pat, Joey, whether he wants to admit it or not, is like DeMonto's stepkid.
They're very similar in their...
Yes, DeMonto nurtured and encouraged and showed Joey the way that you close a show.
And by the way, there's no two more empathetic and zen guys on the planet than Joey and Danny. I mean, they're both so selfless. They're both constantly thinking about every single other person other than themselves. And every time you hear them open their mouths, they prove it. So I can see that, Larry.
I messaged Danny. Full transparency.
What?
I don't talk to me.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
When?
I messaged him. I don't know. I think it was during the shit. Dude, I love Jeff.
Come on.
I love
Come
Shut
on.
up. Shut up. Shut up. I love Jeff. I did my own in-between setups for TOD. I did my own fucking thing for Jeff because I love him so much. So, me watching this shit on YouTube, I'm kind of like, a little sad because I want to hug him too. I want to kiss him too. I want to see the baby. I want to see Tara. So I think I messaged Danny like right after it. And I think I said something like, no Kirks. Again, going all the way back to JCW. And the last match that I announced of Jeff Cannonball was against Casey Kirk up in Cambridge. I messaged Danny and I was like, no Kirks. Because that's sad. That means they're out of it, dude. They're out of the game.
They're working at Stop and Shop.
That's okay, though. Good for them.
Is it, Pat?
Because
Pat,
you know what?
is it?
Go
if
ahead.
if I get out of wrestling, if I say tonight on Blvd Bullies, I got to take care of my mom more than anything. I got to get out. You and I are still going to talk. I'm still going to show up for you. Even if I haven't showed up for you already.
Yeah,
we'd
still be friends. Yeah.
How do you know they're not doing well? How do you know they're not doing well even though they're not wrestling?
And maybe they're still chatting with friends that they have in the biz. Maybe
They
Casey
just
Kirk is
decided
still
to-
texting Jimmy Lloyd.
Maybe they are. But I messaged Danny not because I want to be friends with him again, but because I saw his efforts to put Brandon and Jeff on.
Well, and also
then
because you were so emotional after Joe Janela's speech, you reached
And
out.
Jaka. There's a lot going on right now, y'all. There is a lot fucking going on right now. So to do TOD with the blood pool and then to see all of these people that I know, Jordan and Danny and Jimmy and everybody fucking shaking their ass out there and hugging Jeff. I want to hug Jeff. I want to hug Jeff as many times as I can and as many times as I can say his name.
You know, Larry,
I want that.
I feel the same way that I watched the show and I watched the Instagram clips and I said to myself, man, out of all the wrestling shows I don't go to, maybe I should have gone to this one. I would love to shake Jeff's hand.
Dude.
Shake Jeff's hand and thank him for my, not because, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think, like, in real life, I don't think that my way of dealing with his illness would be that I go to him in a public place and shake his hand and thank you for the one interaction I had with you in wrestling. Like, if it was my friend or my friend's mom, my friend's dad, like, things would be handled a lot differently. And so, even still, just through, like, Instagram watching and, like, FOMO and the way our, like, brains have been rewired, I said to myself, man, I should have gone to that show and I should have, like, been uncomfortable the whole time because all the people that I hate were there, but I should have gone there for Jeff.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Is that what it's about? Or is that
him.
weird? Or is that just fucking odd? Like, why can't you just
Sometimes
call
you
the
just
guy?
Sometimes you just gotta not give a damn, Patrick.
So you're saying that would have been the answer, Ryan?
Just
to go
don't give a
anyway.
damn.
I'm
Yeah,
with
just don't give a
Icky.
damn.
Yeah, don't get too much in your head thinking about, is it? I was okay because I got my Jeff time at Tournament of Death. I got my Jeff Guerrero time at Tournament of Death. That's when I got my time.
But even just saying it like, I have to get my Jeff time. That's like so horrific and weird. Like, it makes me uncomfortable.
Pat,
I don't want to
I
don't want to get my Jeff time. I don't need my Jeff
yes,
time.
no, you need to. Yeah, I wish I could have my Jaka time.
But I
So
should have
you
been.
need
But you
to.
should have been having your Jaka time while Jaka time was time. To come,
But I
to come,
did.
Yeah, but
to get news.
feel like
to get news that John Cena's on his retirement tour. So now you show up for John Cena. That makes you kind of like a little bit of a
I
mark.
don't know him. I don't know. I get the analogy, but I don't know him.
Kind of makes
I
you
know
a mark.
Jeff. I know fucking Jaka. I announced them multiple times, so I wanted to be there, but I got my time.
But that's
as
life.
much as-
That's life. You don't. You take it. You take your time for granted until there's no time. That's the natural order of things. It's not. Jeff time.
I don't gotta like it.
No.
I don't know. It just feels weird to me. I don't know. It's just weird. Look,
I guess I feel the weirdness because in the same regard as much as listen, and I know this is going to be unpopular.
And then think about it this way. It's like, I'm sorry. It's like you had a baby.
Thanks for cutting me off.
It's like you had a baby, right? It's like you had a baby. Oh, you had a baby. It's a great experience. It's a great, beautiful thing. But now, when you're walking through the streets with your baby, everybody wants to tell you about your baby. So it's like, okay, if I'm on my retirement tour, I would love to have my friends all around me. But I would be exhausted in trying to stop the strangers from coming up to me. And I think that that's a little weird because you can't trust the strangers to not bother the baby. You know what I'm saying?
They just want their baby time.
Yeah, everybody wants their baby time.
The baby was protected. Another reason that I really liked the show is as it unfolded, I gradually realized it was like kind of like a Shakara show. Do y'all understand me?
Well, I mean, the giraffe won the Battle Royal, so.
Case in point, but then also Hallowicked, Delirious, Cheeseburger.
There was a lot of masks. There was a lot of masks and
it was kind of like
I like it.
Yeah.
It was very wrestling. It was very, dude. I mean, it was awesome. And for whatever Joey Janela's shitty fucking speech, they raised mad money for the man.
$40,000.
So it's like it's a positive thing.
At
so
the end of the day,
at
the end of the day, even if it's performative, it's positive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're making the money.
But as you like you think like, but what about? Like,
I would be like the worst.
Away? Why is there no Jaka memorial?
I would be the worst sick guy. I'd be the absolute worst sick guy. I'd be like, get out of my face. Why are you here? You leave.
Jaka was sudden. Jaka was a sudden death, Bri. And I'm sure that Drew Cordero and IWTV and all the New England people, and maybe some Florida people, probably some Florida people too, are already planning and organizing. But, Jeff learned about his sickness and it spread. And now it's like we want to just hug him as much as we can because we know he's not going to be around.
Oh, man.
So Jaka just all of a sudden had a heart attack and he was gone, and Jeff is going to have a slow march. He's going to have a slow march to
come on.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure that his medical bills are fucking insane too. Whatever the fuck.
I can empathize. And my mom ain't got no goddamn loose carrots, and neither does my aunt. I can empathize with the way that Luigi shot that motherfucker. Sorry.
Hey, let's get to Larry's favorite part of the show.
Ooh. What do we got? What do we have over here?
What up, though? Hello, fellow kids. Brian, care to break down the rules and terms and conditions of the giveaways every week and keep us up to date on the current goings-ons? I feel like we're back on track.
Well, in order to get these rare, extremely rare, lucrative giveaways, you have to make a comment on the YouTube video, not the live chat, but the actual video. You have to give your thoughts, your opinions, or whatever you want to say, so you can win one of these rare exclusive gifts. And then we will read the comments the following week, and then someone will be chosen, and we will ship these to you, but you have to give us your address.
We got a Kevin Gill, Ethan Page, and what is that? Matt Tremont and who?
Eddie Kingston making a fillet out of Matt Tremont's head, the Velocipaster.
Fellow Sagittarius, Eddie Kingston.
He threatened to poke my eye out. Because I told him that he.
Dude, you got him over, Brian. That's Brian, that is the real reason I love you and accepted you, because
You'll get half the salary.
You got Eddie that job, Brian. You got him that job, bro.
I made him angry.
Like, and that, and bro, hold on. That, hold on, Pat. I'm about to suck your dick now. That is the same energy I recognized in Pat back in the day. And I was like, oh, these motherfuckers are getting these bitches
It's
angry.
the Boulevard Bullies way. It's the Boulevard Bullies way. God damn it!
You gotta get them. You get them angry, and then the next thing you know, their career skyrockets, and they're like, "I'm a million man," all because I'm a grown man. You know, like, dude, I'm
a grown
dude. You man, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man, dude.
He was so mad at Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
He was so extremely.
He was so mad.
I cannot believe that my life has come to this, where Brian is telling me I'm fat. I'm a grown man.
To be fair, he was a little chubby.
Dude. At that, look at him now.
He's still a little chubby.
I don't know. We'll see when he comes back to the.
He likes to eat. And there's nothing wrong with it. You like to eat, and there's nothing wrong with it.
He's awesome. That was awesome. That's one of my favorite times in my whole life.
Come here. My cat's got the zoomies.
All right, let's read these fucking comments from last week. By the way, last week, banner show. Schlack joined us. Life was grand. You know, and this is why I've decided to start caring about the thumbnails, because I feel like nobody knew that Schlack was going to be on the show. But I feel like everybody clicked on the thumbnail. Shooting It with Fluffy says, love everyone, and Schlack was a good surprise. I love smoking with you guys every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a nice comment.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for enabling me.
Come here. Yeah, don't you listen. I was thinking of getting sober, Pat, because everybody seems to be posting about getting sober. I don't know.
Having sober days does make you feel a little better, but I will say, as a person that
I don't feel bad right now.
No,
I don't feel bad right now.
No, we have no pain, Larry.
It's like staying away from the street for a while.
I have pain.
Okay. Salamoni Pizzeria says, you guys are dead wrong. Rain was coming in hours in advance before the event. I guess me, or probably me, because I say wrong things, said that it was looking good.
He was talking about me because I had said that they didn't know that the rain was coming for Tournament of Death, and that's why it wasn't postponed. But it was different than the year fucking prior, because it was forecasted storm rains that postponed the event. Like it might have been raining hours before Tournament of Death this year, but they didn't know.
Axel No says, I'm already dumb enough without being smacked in the face by a giant dude, but I'd take $1 million to get slapped once. We talked extensively about power slap. Let's just go over one more time. Everybody that I spoke to was horrified. I said I would take the minimum 5 figures, $10,000, to take one slap from a power slapper. Rhinestone? Higher? Lower?
50,000.
50. Wow, Larry?
I do 50.
Would you go lower?
No.
Brian?
Not when I won 38,000 on The Price is Right. I know how to get money.
It's one slap.
One slap.
One slap, 10 grand. One slap, 10 grand.
Well, the actual rules are 5 grand.
And if you win, you get
Axel
another 5
No
grand.
says $1 million. I said I would take, because you're just thinking about it like you're not gonna win, so you're just gonna take a slap and die. How much would it be? How much would you get paid to take a slap and die? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rhinestone.
You also have to take in consideration. I'm like 50,000 plus. You're paying my medical bills because you're probably gonna get your fucking face slapped right off. So you're gonna need face.
All right,
you could get lucky. You could get lucky, and then you have a headache. You have like a little headache.
Let me reframe it. Medical bills paid. How much does take the bank?
20,000.
All right, so you're going down to 20. You're going down to 20. I'm doing even 10. There. You know what, dude? If you went down to 20 and I went 10, I might even go 7.5. Because 9 out of 10 times, you're just going to get knocked out. And it's a little seltzer on the face, and you're fine.
Mike got a broken jaw.
Dude, the one dude did a rip of fucking smelling salts and collapsed the dude's nose. Like, collapsed it. Like, he has no fucking nose. The dude has no nose, and he made, what, 5,000?
All right, but we're talking about facial
first
reconstructive surgery completely covered.
It was one slap, Brian.
Nose reconstruction.
Pat, no, hold on. Know your worth, Pat. Know your worth. You can make that money being tapped, not just getting slapped.
Oh, so you're saying that I could become a hooker for 10,000?
Yeah. I'd fuck.
Oh,
dude!
If
you went on the subway and played your bass, you'd make some dollars.
I'd rather get slapped once. I'd rather get slapped. Well, how long would it take me? You'd rather get
slapped than play your bass?
How long would it take me to make $10,000 playing bass in the subway? 50 years?
Tell him you'll play bass and get slapped at the same time.
You can slap me while I play for $100 a pop.
More money.
I would definitely 100% get slapped one time for $10,000.
Because you're going to get slapped.
I'm convincing you. Oh, everybody's like, 50, 75, $1 million. Dude, $10,000, one slap by a professional.
Dude, at my age, I've hit two licks. A lick is when you get $10,000 for not doing shit. I've hit 2 at 43, where it was just like, here's your $10,000 cashier's check. I didn't have to get slapped for none of them. So I'm going 50. Because I've already got hit off.
You're also a Price is Right winner. You've won. You've had your money.
Due to it, if you look at the inflation curve, based on your history of winning the Price is Right and getting 2 cashier's checks for $10,000, you getting slapped for $50,000 is totally feasible. For me, based on my credit history and what I got going on, $10,000 is just fine with me, Larry.
Your face,
which is why Masada went to try out for $5,000. Like Casanova and Masada and Florida Ma'am, friends of the program.
Shout out.
Think about how bad your car payments have to be to go out for a slap fight for $5,000.
You're going to get slapped so hard you're not going to know your ass from a hole in the ground.
And you know
yeah, but the people that are actually going into slap fight aren't just going to get slapped once. They actually think that they're going. They have faith that they're going to win.
Wrong. Fuck all that. Fuck that. They're I'm making this quick buck. I'm going to Circle K or fucking wherever I want to go and buy a hot dog.
Based on what I've seen, every single person getting involved with a slap fight thinks they're going to win slap fight.
That's what I'm saying. They're very confident. They think that they're going to win.
Lady Gray's husband.
That Big Al chick has been in there like 3 times.
Have you? You guys have all seen the one where the guy gets slapped and his like entire face breaks, right?
Of course.
So when I was speaking to Lady Gray's husband, I said, "Haven't seen that video?" He goes,
I'm doing a podcast, okay?
What's going on now? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be over there when it's over.
Oh, what time that's gonna be?
9.
Oh, 9. Oh, okay. I'll just sit here till you get here.
All right, I'll see you soon.
You know where I am, don't you?
Yeah, I know exactly where you are. I'll be over there.
It's in the park.
I'll be over there.
Oh, okay then.
All right, bye. All right. Go ahead. Don't talk. Don't look at me.
All right.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Next comment. Larry's favorite part of the show. Larry needs to release a single of him just singing AJ Lee's theme song. It makes me so happy.
Oh my God, bro! Oh my God! I didn't cry. I misty-eyed, but I never thought I would hear that song again and see her skip.
I'm sorry. I have to say that the whole thing is pretty fucking annoying and cringy between Lynch and fucking Seth Rollins. And
I agree.
CM Punk and fucking AJ. It's like so lame that it's like they're real life partners, and CM Punk is standing behind his fucking wife with his wife's shirt on.
They're
and
swingers.
The whole thing is stupid.
They're swingers.
I agree. I couldn't
fuck.
agree more, honestly.
This is a swingers.
It could have
thing.
been so much better.
Yeah, they're fucking each other. It's a swingers thing, dude.
It's a swingers thing, dude. Somebody's got the sex swing, and they go over every weekend, and it's how it goes.
Larry, do you want to sing us a few?
Brian, did you not like when Macho Man and Elizabeth were being like we're a real couple? Did you not like that?
It was different. It wasn't cringy. They made it more believable in wrestling. This is like it's actually real, and it feels like forced. It feels like it's forced and lame.
Yeah, it's lame. It's super cringe.
It's not the same as Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
All right, next comment. Blaze, the Bingo Hall, says, appreciate the love. TOD22 was like a dream. Zemzo says, had a little to no expectations of the Tarp of Death, but still loved it. Shout out to Jimmy Controversy for making it to the final two. Larry, you've had a week to think about the Tarp of Death. Any final comments?
There's something to be said about legacy. And I was explaining to a non-wrestling fan that the fact that CZW has done 22 of an iteration of something kind of like solidifies CZW as being like major, even though they're not. So the fact that now CZW has done the first ever Jace thing to one of their big shits that will now become, this was the first Tarp of Death, further solidifies CZW as being like a worthy Hall of Fame, a thing that people make a pilgrimage to for Cage of Death, hopefully best of the best. And I am proud that I was there. I'm proud.
Proud.
The blood.
Proud.
The daddy.
Proud.
Like the Nazi, like the tribe.
You guys compared like Norman Bates and
Patrick
Bateman. In order to be iconic, in order to be legendary and iconic, don't you need to have like a series?
No.
No, you think that
yeah,
like
22 yards of a shot.
But I'm saying like you on your Mount Rushmore put a person that was only in one movie.
Yeah.
Not a series. You
want me to explain it?
Ghostface, Jason.
No.
Like you chose like Patrick Bateman.
We don't want
American
you to explain
Psycho.
it. We don't want you to explain it. We're running out of time. The randomizer has spoken. Oh, by the way, final comment, somewhat important. Breaking news. Godkill123 says, just want to point out that the body was in fact not Nick Gage's ride to TOD. Huh? Well, whatever. We're running out of time. Randomizer, Brew Unstoppable.
That's an interesting piece of information.
Larry, shout out to Cannonball at TOD with Chef's Kiss. Amazing. Larry, you have a magical way with words, my man.
Okay, guys,
Magician.
I do not want to suck my dick. I do not want to suck my dick.
Sounds like you're going to.
Buddy,
I want to suck other dicks. But bro, the fact that I shouted out Cannonball, who is battling a terminal disease, and then immediately after that I shouted out Necro, who beat a terminal disease, as our luminaries in attendance, was what whoever made that comment about my magic way of words. I know what I'm doing. We all thought Necro was going to be dead. He was a bag of bones at NHP1. And then DJ put him in the Hall of Fame while he was a bag of bones because DJ was like, oh, this motherfucker's dying.
Yeah, he gave him the cannonball treatment.
And dude, before you know it, Necro had that fat belly. He had that fucking fat all around him again.
Healthy.
And it's like, fuck the law. I'm alive. So, in a lot of ways, I hope I cast a spell. Yes, Brian, yes. I hope I cast a spell over Jeff Cannonball. And I know Lou Gehrig's disease kills, but he ain't looking all like a bag of bones yet. Jeff's still, I mean, he's in a wheelchair, but he's not looking, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, hell yeah,
Jeff's
dude.
still there, yeah.
Hell Larry.
Yeah, I fucking salute whoever made that comment about my magic words. And yes, I shouted out Jeff Cannonball, who is battling a terminal disease right now. And then I shouted out a motherfucker who beat a terminal disease.
Hell yeah, dude. Shout out Necro. Shout out Jeff.
And shout out Jaka. R.I.P. Jaka,
Shout out Jaka, R.I.P.
I'm still feeling it like everybody else is. And I wish I had the means to be down there yesterday in Florida, but I was there.
Hey, Matt McHugh, you win the goddamn thing. Brian, what's next week's thing?
Next week's giveaway. If you comment on this video, not the live chat, but the YouTube video, you will win the rare extra large.
Extra large. I want that.
Yeah, I thought I was getting a shirt. What the fuck?
What?
Rhinestone, me and you are both going to comment and try to win next week.
I won 2 times before, and I was told I wasn't allowed. So
yeah.
You better use a different YouTube name because you can't enter because you can't enter.
This poor guy.
I know.
It's like, hey, Rhinestone, we don't have any merch for you. You know, just hold tight.
It's all good.
It's like, oh, hey,
it's all
here's
good.
this thing.
We're a lot of shit.
All right, so comment on this YouTube video. We're about to get into the advertised discussion, which is WRESTLEPALOOZA versus AEW All In. So comment on, our comments thus far. Comment on what we're about to comment on. Buy some merch at BlvdBullies.BigCartel.com. Comment and then comment some more. And then you might win the thing that we just said you might win. WWE WRESTLEPALOOZA. AEW All Out. September 20th. Same time. Different channels. AEW was like, yo, we're going to run All Out. It's going to be a whole thing. And then WWE was like, nah, we hate you. It's John Cena's retirement match. So what do you guys want to go through first? All Out or WrestlePal?
Let's do WrestlePal.
WrestlePal, absolutely fucking stacked, dude. Like they had nothing else going on. And because this is the change. It was $10 a month for Peacock. Now it's going to be $30 a month for like ESPN Premium or whatever.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
It's like you're going from the free Regal General Regal Movie Club to the platinum $26 a month for unlimited movies.
Well, did you know if you have a VPN, you can actually, because it's actually on Netflix in other places. So if you have a VPN, you can watch it from Netflix.
Courtesy of Stephanie McMahon.
But if you have a VPN and domestic Netflix, you would have to subscribe to the VPN and do a different country's Netflix. You couldn't take your domestic Netflix existing account over to the foreign country with a VPN.
You can, because it blocks it.
That's how you're able to watch shit on. That's how you're able to watch shit on Watch Wrestling.
Right. I guess it's the same thing.
Oh, see, I was just thinking that when I watch
Wrestling cuts it. That website it cuts in and out. Like, it's better to watch it on Netflix.
Yeah, I thought the cost of watching Watch Wrestling was just that my computer's going to get bogged down with viruses.
That's 1, 2, 3 movies. That's 1, 2, 3 movies.
It's the same thing. All right, yo, for the first match, and I don't know what the order is, but they just decided, what the hell? Let's just reunite the Usos, because that's how much we hate AEW. So it's the Usos versus Bronson Reed, who I fucking hate, and Braun Breaker, who I've grown to hate.
What?
I like Bronson Reed more than I like Braun Breaker.
I hate both of them. And you know what? To be honest with you, I never really liked the Usos either.
Usos are awesome, dude. Hater. They have like the best tag team matches, some of the best tag team matches of all time.
Are you guys excited for this? Do we have any comments? Do we have any thoughts? Yeet.
Stop that.
A yeet. A yeet.
That's it. Yeet.
Do you think that yeet is the second most gay taunt ever, other than
Well, how dare you?
What a rush!
Yeah, okay.
What did he say? What did he say? No, he didn't say what a rush.
What a rush was Legion of Doom, dude.
He barked.
That's not gay.
No, that's just loving himself.
Gay.
That's just loving
You're talking about Goldust, though, right?
I think New Day Rocks. I think New Day Rocks is gay.
No, yeet is so much. And by the way, Pat McAfee, since the day it started, has like made all types of puns and double entendres about yeet being jerking off and jizzing. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna yeet. Everybody's yeeting all over the place in the stadium. We're all yeeting and yeeting, skeet, skeet, skeeting.
That's
skeet.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. So
yeeting,
you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Number one.
I think the build up to the yeet is gay. That's what I think. 4 letters. What is bullshit? Just go yeet and move on.
It is, but he's speaking facts, though.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It is 4 letters and 1 word.
The build-up's the best part.
I don't like it. I like
just go right to the yeet. You wind up having like 5 kids, dude.
Hey, some people ain't got a good pull-out game.
And CM Punk. Oh, by the way, one of the Usos and Seth Rollins also included in that. Both pull-out games, absolutely horrific. CM Punk pull-out game. Best in the world, dude. Let's go.
Best in the world.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah,
Mark Briscoe, worst in the world.
Your favorite dink couple, double income, no kids, dinkwad, double income, no kids with a dog, AJ Lee and CM Punk versus a man who got his wife pregnant the day after she won the championship title. Becky Lynch. And I agree with Brian. This shit is the phoniest, most Formica, fucking phony.
We all know who's going to win. It's so apparent. It's like, you know who's going to win this. It's kind of.
Larry, you're the most invested. You're going to be standing on your couch singing the song during this WrestlePalooza when AJ Lee comes out. By the way, AJ Lee looks great.
I mean, I was waiting for someone to bring it up.
What, her ab implants?
Oh, how dare you.
No, she's too skinny for ab implants. It's impossible.
She's only 90 pounds. She's 90 pounds soaking wet, like Jim Cornette said.
CM Punk money gets you the Peloton. It gets you the fucking mirror with the shit. It gets you a personal trainer. I'd have abs like that if I was married to CM Punk and Larry.
Let's light it up. Light it up, light it up, light it tonight. Let's light it up like shooting stars were burning out of the
I
sky.
wish I could have. I wish I could have my wish, and when fucking AJ pins Becky, gets the win, you hear Paige. That's what I would like to hear.
Oh, that sounds
And
awesome.
if you heard Paige's music come, and then oh shit, that
Does
would
anybody
get
knows
evil.
Paige's music? Can we sing
It's
Paige?
that scream. It's the scream, and then it leads in.
Yeah,
it's
scream.
like a witch scream, and then
she's
it
a
goes
banshee.
Yeah.
She's a banshee. That's what
I
she is.
love
She's from the
I'm a Soraya guy. I anything that woman does, I'm game. I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm full attention.
So you're a creep.
Yeah, you can say that if you want. I mean, fuck it. It is what it is. Everybody was creeping for AJ when she popped out, so it is what it is.
Did anyone see Drew McIntyre slam Randy Orton into the ropes, and Randy Orton jumped right up?
Hold on. I'm listening to Paige's music here.
Scream. We don't care about the song.
Oh, you need me to get further into it?
No!
Oh, this is Stars in the Night. This is Stars in the Night. It's only your second. I fucked it up.
Yo, did y'all see Drew McIntyre slam Randy Orton into the ropes?
I did. Can you explain this to me? I've been seeing clips of this, but I didn't see this.
So look, there's a move that the Indies, a lot of guys do in the Indies, where they body slam someone into the ropes. Like they body slam them not onto the mat, but like as if they're slamming them onto the mat, but then they just body slam them into the rope so they bounce off and kind of like land on their neck and head. It is a very dangerous move. And Drew McIntyre apparently did this to Randy Orton, and Randy Orton, no sold it, jumped up and got in his face and said, 25 years here, and no one has ever fucking slammed me in the ropes.
Drew's being a real piece of work lately, man.
It's fake. It's a work. All right,
See,
so there
we're
you go.
so used to saying that, it's fucking ridiculous.
So, Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. Would you assume that Randy Orton is going to somehow be involved now?
Yeah, because he said 25 years on TV, and I've never been slammed in the fucking rope, so he's going to come out.
So he's going to come out and what? Hurt Drew and then
He's
challenge
going to kick
Cody?
him in the head. He's going to soccer kick
He's
him.
going
He
to
hasn't
punch.
done it in a while.
That makes sense. Punch Drew. Cody wins, has to cheat. Now it's Randy Orton possessing Cody, and they're both now evil.
You can never have the title back, ever. You can never have the title back. They'll never give it back to him, ever.
What you doing looking at me?
Ever.
To Drew, you're talking about?
Yeah, Drew will never get that title back ever again.
It's funny because he had it when there was nobody there.
It's weird. It's so fucked. That shows the faith they had in that man. Like, yeah, you can do empty arena shit.
But I just want to say one of the highlights of Empty Arena era for me was Big Show coming out after Drew won the belt. Remember when Drew won the belt, and then like immediately after he won the belt, Big Show's like, "Yeah, but I'm the Big Show.
Yeah,
I want to."
I do.
And then they
He squashed Big Show.
I think the best moment of the empty arena was when Stone Cold forgot he was in an empty arena.
Oh, that was so bad.
That was the worst Stone Cold ever.
Yeah.
It was.
He didn't
it was
even know he was
3/16. It was March 16th. It was literally March 16th.
He made up for it with the Kevin Owens.
No, it
he
wasn't.
made up for it with the WrestleMania Kevin Owens match.
It wasn't March 16th, 2020. It was 3/16/2021. We had been through a year of it because COVID hit like 3/20/20.
It was the Thunderdome. It was the Thunderdome. It was the Thunderdome.
So they had already canceled wrestling. They'd already come full circle. They'd already been doing Thunderdome. So we'd all been locked up for a year. And it's when like everybody was still serious about it. Like, oh fuck, this is still really bad. Like, oh my god. And then it's like, okay, it's 3/16/2021. Almost a year since COVID. Thunderdome is a thing. If there's anything that America needs, it's for Stone Cold Steve Austin to come out there and do the dopest promo of all time. But instead, he had had fucking file cards, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Give me a hell yeah, huh?"
Yeah.
And it's like a moment where like we all needed it so bad. We all needed it so bad, dude. And Stone Cold came out, and it's like the last thing. We'd all been locked up for a year. We were still, and don't even front. We all say, oh well, whatever. But yo, the first year we were still all fucking worried. And we were 409ing our milk and our groceries.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yo,
I had
it
a
was,
lot of toilet paper.
it was like 3/16/2021, a year later, and we needed Stone Cold. We needed him so badly. And dude, he fucked it. And he came out, and it's like, wow, the last thing that I believe in this entire world is now shit. It sucks now. So
And then he
everything
came
sucks.
back out for us and crashed a 4-wheeler into an
Oh!
innocent old lady.
Oh,
Dude,
Bro.
that was the
Funniest
that was
shit
the
ever.
best thing that I've ever seen.
But
Stone Cold is priceless. He's
No,
full of memories. That's
but
all he is.
in between the crash and the COVID letdown, he did give Vince McMahon the worst stunner.
Yeah, well, that's Vince McMahon's fault.
No, but it's just great because the bookend of Stone Cold's career is like the worst ever stunner to Vince McMahon first, and then like the two stunner out of all the stunners that Vince McMahon took, the first and the last were the worst ever.
I like the first one in Madison Square Garden. The first one was good. He looked like his neck was broke.
Io Sky versus Stephanie Vacour for the Women's World Championship vacated because another pro wrestler couldn't stop getting their pro wrestling wife pregnant.
I'm gonna tell you right.
Sagittarius Naomi. Go ahead, talk. I don't.
Go ahead with your nice hair.
Yeah, go ahead, Larry. Jesus Christ, go.
Yeah, Naomi's pregnant. Naomi's pregnant.
I was talking to Rhinestone. I was saying he had nice hair.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
Go ahead.
Go,
with your-
Larry.
I was just saying Naomi is
All right,
friends.
guys, and then up next we got John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. It's John Cena's last match. Is it? I thought it was-
No, his last
No,
match was in
it's
December.
on Saturday night's main event in December.
You're
Right.
fucking rushing things, Patrick.
He's
Fuck.
got like six
Saturday
more,
night's main event.
He
in
says
John
he has
December.
Cena's
six more.
taking things too slow.
6 more shows.
6 more
He's
shows.
taking it at the right time. Slow penetration.
So if John Cena has 6 more matches left and one of them is against Brock Lesnar, how does his career end?
Well, I think it's 6 more appearances. He didn't say 6 more matches.
So if he's got,
two
2
more
more
matches.
matches, yeah.
2 more.
So
He's
who's
got Brock. He's got Brock. And I think he's going out with Drew.
I think that
he's
Randy
going out with Drew.
Randy Orton is going to become
We've seen
evil.
it. We've seen it a million fucking
Randy
times,
Orton is
so.
going to become evil and defeat Cody. And then it's going to be John versus Cody. I'm sorry, John versus Randy for the title.
No,
and then
no.
John retires with the title. And then they have a tournament that Cody wins. Or no,
No.
that Brock wins.
No.
So you think they're going to have John Cena involved with the title again?
They have to.
I don't think they're going to. He's out of the title picture. It's not, what if it,
AEW All Out.
We got 7 minutes. Let's give it to them. 7 minutes.
That's what
Give
I'm
it to
saying,
them,
Larry.
Tony.
You understand. Willow Nightingale and Mina Shirakawa and Harley Cameron and Queen Aminata versus Julia Hart, Sky Blue, Megan Bain, Penelope Ford in a tornado tailgate brawl on the pre-show.
Yo, shout out Penel. Shout out Penelope for getting her spot. They always feature her.
She's
They
such
always
a nice
feature
person.
Penel. I love her. I
sucks.
love her so much, and I'm so happy she got her. She's featured. Her name is up there.
Eddie Kingston. When is Willow Nightingale going to get off the pre-show, by the way? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, Willow is kind of adjacent to Penel, even though Willow has a lot more like fucking marketability.
They don't do cocaine.
Again, Keith Lee.
They don't do cocaine. That's their problem. Well, let's do cocaine. Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. This seems like
Eddie's back?
He's going to be back.
Big Bill challenged him, and Eddie answered
He's a grown man.
The challenge.
He's a grown man. I think.
Remember how he broke his leg doing, what was it, a moonsault? He was doing a moonsault?
I think that Big Bill said that Eddie was fat, and Eddie threatened to thumb his eyeball out and then said, I'm a grown man. And that's how this match happened.
Love it. Love it.
Eddie Kingston's got to win.
Not necessarily. It could be schmaz. That could be a schmaz.
Big Bill is.
What if Enzo comes back?
Fourth rope.
Big Bill is from Queens, and he did go to Malloy, so that's my guy.
Glendale.
I mean, you know, Eddie Kingston, he claims the Bronx, but he's from Westchester. Everybody knows it.
Yonkers.
The Yonkers, whatever. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP versus Ricochet, Bishop Khan, and Toa Leonoa. MVP's going to be in that little cat suit. Larry, are you excited?
I saw a clip of MVP tussling, doing like a little tussle. And correct me if I'm wrong. The last time we saw MVP do anything, wasn't it for Bloodsport? Wasn't it for a Brett Lauderdale operation?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of significant that MVP is actually like wrestling. And I, as the manager of Blackout in Battleground, would like to take credit for all of the Stokely getting involved more, MVP shaking that ass. We all want to see category other mix it up, whether it be Lawler punching Taz in the Garden or fucking, Howard Finkel, whatever. We want to see the refs and the managers and the fucking announcers punch. We want to see them punch.
As long as they're announcers and not old wrestlers who became announcers. Or managers, I'm sorry.
I think that's kind of why it even is a thing.
Up next, the recently married MJF. Now,
Alicia Atout.
Married to Alicia Atout Friedman. And now he's in a table.
Where was my invitation?
Where's my invitation? How
we
dare
both
you?
Kiss Max. We both kiss him.
How dare you?
Can't invite everybody. You can't invite everybody.
That son of a bitch.
Weddings are expensive as fuck, bro.
Okay, right now, I want you guys to we're gonna do. Does Maxwell get divorced? Will Maxwell get divorced? Yay or nay? Is it everlasting love, or is it wrestling love?
Well, they're
divorced.
Larry?
Yo, I think that they learned from Rebby Hardy and Matt, and they're gonna be fine. I think they learned from Rebby and Matt, because remember, Rebby was kind of like on the come up.
Violence.
That is not what the
Keeps
fuck I'm
everything
talking
in
about.
line, like two-way domestic violence.
Rebby was on the come up on the New York Giants cheerleader, Playboy Playmate, and Matt was kind of on the decline.
All right, so basically what you're saying is that Max, as long as he lets Alicia do TikToks and still feel relevant and important, that their marriage will be fine. Is that what you're saying?
If you let her be a toot, she'll be all right. Divorce.
I would have loved to be in that wedding and done a few toots.
All right, Brian's got to go to the movies. We got 1 minute.
A long walk, brothers.
Okay, so here's the question:
Could be a long walk for MJF.
It's MJF versus Mark Briscoe in a tables and thumbtacks match. Is this a Maxwell Jacob Mick Foley / I'm going on my honeymoon, getting my wife pregnant moment?
I think
Absolutely.
MJF is
Absolutely.
I want Mark to get some fucking credit, for God's sakes.
Well,
and
he's gonna get some credit when he beats MJF, so that MJF could go on his honeymoon.
I hope he does.
John Moxley versus Darby Allin in a coffin match. Who gets put in the coffin?
Die. Somebody's gonna die. Simply put.
John Moxley's going to put Darby Allin in a coffin and throw it off the roof.
They're gonna make a blood puddle.
Okada versus Takeshita versus TBD. Don't care. Mercedes Moné versus Riho.
Take a shit.
Is it for a belt? Is it for one of her 12 belts?
It's for the TBS Championship title.
Oh man.
I would love for Rio to pull up this upset here. I feel like Rio is in the same category as like a Eugene or a Santino at this point, or like a Mr. Sacco. We're like,
she's an attraction.
She's a spectacle.
We love Rio. Like Rio needs to win.
Attraction.
She's like Barry Horowitz at this point. 1, 2, 3 kid.
Yeah, she's gonna win.
We need Rio to win. But the fact that Monet has like 9 belts makes it less significant. But I need Rio to win that.
I don't think she's going to win.
Bandito and Brody King in a 4-way ladder match. Don't care. Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander versus Thekla Ali.
It's too many matches, dude. Already, it's too many matches, dude. It's too much.
Tony Storm wins. And then Hangman Adam Page versus Kyle.
No, they're doing.
Fletcher.
Aren't they on Wednesday? They're doing a whole 3-hour show. This
It's
Wednesday.
too much.
This Wednesday,
Dude,
it's a 3-hour show.
It's too much, dude.
That's why the ratings are in the fucking dumpster.
All right, Brian's got to go to the movies.
Long walk. He's going to see the MJF story.
Yeah.
It's a Stephen King story.
Isn't this the movie where you got to stand? You got to walk on a treadmill, and if you stop walking, you got to leave the theater.
I heard that's what they had to do at the premiere.
What the fuck?
But I'm going to go
Larry,
sit in a chair.
I saw the preview, and it looked like something that if I was younger and like had the energy in time, I would go out to see. But I'm just waiting because everything is free. Everything is free now.
Yeah, but it's $8. It's $8 to see it in a movie theater.
For you, Regal Premiere.
You can have it for free.
With
you
your
can have
Regal
it for free.
Premiere bullshit.
It's free. It's free, bro.
With your Reese's Pieces.
Bro, I will go to the
It's
old
free.
theaters and I'll go to the old theaters in Baltimore that show RoboCop and Pink Flamingos.
Oh yeah.
Pink
Oh,
Flamingos.
yeah.
It's $8. Is it $8?
Yes, it's 10. It's 10.
And he goes and he exposes
It's 10 with
himself.
tax. It's 10 with tax. It's technically 10 with tax.
Well, my shit down here when I can go see my old shit is $10. Evil Dead. Your shirt. I got to see Rosemary's Baby on the big screen.
Rosemary's
$10.
Baby.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
All right,
And
final.
John Waters.
Final
Legendary John Waters is in the crowd. He goes
Final
and
thoughts.
sees shit. a lot.
Comment on this fucking video.
Comment on the video to win the shirt. Final thoughts, Cowboy.
It was a good show.
Anything you're looking forward to in wrestling or media this week?
WrestleMania is in Saudi Arabia.
Who gives a fuck?
Should we go? You guys want to go?
It's too hard to go. We could
I don't
barely
want to
go to fucking Philly.
that country.
It was hard enough to go to Philly. That shit was
I'm going.
expensive as
I'm
fuck,
going to.
man.
I'm going to WrestleMania Saudi Arabia. I mark my words.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see the crowd and if it's more, how like what that's gonna be.
Well,
like.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have sex with Saudi Arabian hookers, and I'm gonna do Saudi Arabian cocaine. And
when you watch the Saudi Arabian events, it's mostly Saudi Arabian people in the crowd.
That's why Pat's bound to get on camera because if there's
Sitting
a
on love
lone
seats.
American,
I care. I care. Saudi
sit in
Arabia is
sofas.
safe. It's safe.
You don't have
it's just
chairs.
Like,
They
it's
sit in
just like going
sofas.
to like Brazil or Colombia. You just don't leave the grounds, dude. You know, just ride
don't
around on
drink
a
the
little
water.
scooter. Don't drink the water. Don't leave the
Bungalow.
grounds.
Yeah, don't drink the water.
And anything you want to take with you, you put it up your butt.
Yep.
Larry,
bullshit.
final thoughts.
Hey, shout out everybody. Shout out everybody. I don't care who you are. I just want to shout you out. I think Jimmy Lloyd is sober.
What a fucking poser.
I'm very
What a nerd.
if what I remember from this If what I remember from the tournament is true, I'm happy.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up. He's gonna have Casanova's haircut. Brian, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I think that it being WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia is actually kind of sick when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. And tune in every Tuesday for Blvd Bullies.
Hey, and you know what? My final thought is not only am I going to Saudi Arabian WrestleMania, I hope that they have a Power Slap collective on Thursday, Friday. I hope they do Power Slap for the culture, Power Slap Big Gay Brunch, no ring Power Slap. And I'm going to go to all of those, and I'm going to offer to get slapped for $10,000. And that's what is going to help me afford pooping on Saudi Arabian hookers right before WrestleMania. Until next time, all our enemies, how dare you? I can already sense you stealing my idea for 2 years from now. Out of time, comment on the video, buy the merch. Bye-bye.
Buy my merch.
And buy Larry's merch too. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's the